Hey everyone, Ranting Raven or Magic Flute here. Since I'm not fond of showing my face online, I've taken the liberty of making myself a Raven mask. Oh, here you go. November 15th, the day of a national protest for gay rights. Proposition 8 is currently going into court. Quite a few celebrities have stood up for us, and they have my respect. I'm impressed by how many people are marching. This should continue. People have asked, why do I care? I live in another country. Well, I'm from California. I moved to the UK because the US bars same-sex partners from immigration. That means if someone marries a person of the same sex, their foreign partner may get deported. They are not recognized under federal law. Yes, it's incredibly biased, and I'll go further into that in another video. However, the root of all this entire issue is with same-sex marriage. You see, these religious Bible thumpers don't care that they're hurting sweet innocent people. Ever wonder why so many of these bigoted people call themselves knights, such as the Knights of Columbus? I know you've seen all those Disney movies of princes and knights protecting the weak, so it doesn't make sense, right? You see, these bigots think that they're doing the right thing. Imagine, they have the gall to believe that these Bible thumpers are the weak that need assistance, right? Who cares about the children of gay parents who may get sent away to some long-lost obscure cousin because their mother's partner was not recognized for custody after her lover's death? All I'm seeing are people claiming to be doing the right thing by taking away people's very rights. Now, this federal issue. Every state has a different definition of same-sex union. Some states give bare-bones rights to their gay and lesbian residents. Others ban gay rights altogether. Either way, these couples lose out on over 1,000 federal rights that straight couples often take for granted, such as the immigration issue. Some others include various tax benefits and inheritance. Why should a gay couple have to pay more taxes than a straight couple does? People put so much importance on their religions in this issue. That's what this is about, aside from people being extremely superficial. The Bible says so is the often heard answers I get towards the yes on 8 feelings of Proposition 8. Let me tell you something, Prop 8 supporters. Why is it that numerous citizens in the UK find this proposition unfair? Why is it that Europe is looking down at California right now and questioning why something so discriminatory was even put on the ballot? The US is backwards. Sure, the US has numerous wonderful things like eggnog and okay, that's about it. And even then, I can just make it. You see, I can take my rights and drink eggnog too. How's that for freedom? If you Prop 8 supporters are so sure that civil unions are equal, well, why don't we just abolish marriage and give everyone civil unions then? Don't like that idea? Gee, I wonder why. Is it perhaps the fact that they're not equal? And you're just hiding behind these lies to protect the sanctity of marriage from these terrible, horrible, secure relationship gay people? I have news for you. That sanctity died out when divorce was allowed. How about you go repeal divorce rather than take away our rights? So is my relationship less important than Britney's 55-hour marriage? There's also that argument that people should not get married if they cannot have children. Right. Because every married couple wants children. There are many straight couples that decide to not have children. There are also couples that can't even conceive because they're sterile. Or how about those older couples who meet in their late 60s? How about we take the right to marry away from them? By your logic, you suggest that if you cannot have children, or do not want them, then you have no rights to get married. So, are you in favor of testing eligible couples to see if they're fertile before they can even marry? Ridiculous, you say? Well, that's because that argument is ridiculous. This protest is about rights. It's about fighting for the ability to marry the person you love, regardless of their gender. As they say, if there's injustice anywhere, there's injustice everywhere. This affects all of us worldwide. All eyes are on you, California. California Supreme Court, do the right thing. Invalidate Proposition 8. Oh, and on a last note. Now, these proponents of Prop 8 are trying to proclaim that Governor Schwarzenegger and the legislative leaders are supporting anarchy. Why? Because the governor and legislative leaders are against Proposition 8. Apparently, desiring equality for everyone is now the same thing as anarchy. Of course, Tony Perkins has proven himself to be quite the bigot. He claims that there have been violent riots where people spray painted churches. Lies, lies, lies. Anything to try to make him look good and everyone else look horrible. Tony, just shut up already. We all know you're an idiotic bigot. Invalidate Prop 8!